That roulade and a little bit of smoked cherry cobbler. How'd that go down?
Woof. Not, by the way, it was piping hot because it just came off of that Ninja device there. And yes, I'm still got a little bit of sweat going on me right now. I'm not things you don't want to do on live television. I got a little bit of that going on, but it was spectacular.
Well, we have something full of power that might be able to plug a fan in and cool you down.
I think I might need that right now.
You know what? Speaking of tailgating with our today's special value, going out on the deck, going camping, let's talk about the EcoFlow Delta Max 2.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, this is a lot of power, 15 outlets, but you can choose it as the EcoFlow itself.
Yes.
Or you can get the solar panel, so you can get it with or without. Highly recommend that you get the solar panels, though. A lot of people do, and the sale price ranges from $11.50 to $12.50, so it's only $100 more.
And by the way, if you get that solar panel by itself,
yeah, what would it
down
cost?
the road, $300 or $400.
Stop it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why it's such a great deal. But if you do have a Q card, you can utilize 18-month special financing, because we get it. We're not saying that this is money that you find, oh, look what's in my pocket.
Here's $1,200, yeah.
But we do have special financing, but only with the Q card. And as long as minimum payments are made and you pay it off within that 18 months, there's no interest charged to your card. 4,000 of these have already been picked up over the last week or so, and this price goes away in a few days. So, Craig Smith, you are our QVC technology expert.
Happy to be here.
Full of cobbler. And thank you for being here on
short
notice.
And some beef too, yes.
Why is it that everybody's saying yes to this EcoFlow?
Well, first of all, I just made you a cup of coffee, so you've been working hard.
Oh, Lord, gonna need it.
I don't know if you need it or not, but you got it. What this is that replacement for the idea of, hey, I need to go out and buy one of those gas generators. What's great about EcoFlow, they started in 2017 with a whole plan of changing the way we generate, store, and use power. This is that generator replacement. The difference? There's no gas, there's no oil, there's no pull start, there are zero fumes, and oh, by the way, there's absolutely no maintenance either on this device as well. And you have 15 different ports to plug a whole array of different devices in. In fact, I'm going to show you all of them right now. On the front, we have a total of 6 USB ports. So here's your traditional USBs. 2 of those are for fast charging. And the latest devices that are coming out, Mary, whether your current phone has a USB-C or your next phone has a USB-C, you're going to be using them pretty soon. You're ready for the future. And then when I spin around to the back, this is where things get really cool, because you have 6 regular outlets that can plug in anything that takes up to 2,400 watts. So by the way, that Ninja cooker you've been selling all day today, it runs that.
Wow.
It has enough power to, we're going to show it a little bit later. Of course, it's for outdoor use, but we're going to show you it powers up that Ninja device over there. Plus, there's a pair of 3 amp ports and a 12-volt port as well. So a total of 15 different plugs. What do you have in your life that you have to plug in when the power goes out? What do you have to plug in when you're on that camping or RV trip? This beast right here can handle it all.
Well, I just figured it out too. I mean, well, Alan, of course, did the math for me. I'm not doing that on the fly. But I mean, people are saving between $750 and $1,200 right now off of the QVC price by picking it up, but only for the next few days. So let's talk about what devices we can charge and how much juice are we getting in them.
Yeah, so again, up to 2,400 watts of power. So that's how you know what you can plug in. What that equates to, Mary, is 99% of the appliances you have in your home will work.
That's really cool.
Runs a hair dryer. Yes, a hair dryer for over 3 hours. How about running a microwave oven for over 3 hours? Again, device after device. Electric fan, 34 hours. You lose the power in the summertime, you're going to need that electric fan. I can promise you that, Mary. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Air purifier for over 4 hours. Air fryer for 1 hour and 39 minutes. And it's strong enough to run our today's special value that you've been seeing throughout the course of the day.
This big guy right here?
Yeah, that big guy over there, in addition to all these different devices. So things like your CPAP machine, your saw, your electric drill. It will run a full-size refrigerator, a rice cooker, a television for up to 9 hours. A hair dryer, we talked about that earlier. It will make 100 cups of coffee. Do me a favor, hit the power button on the side there, and I have that plugged in to this right here, and you can see right here on the front of my EcoFlow, Mary, that as you press that on to start it up.
And it's meant for outdoor use.
That's meant
I'm
for
just
outdoor
showing you
use.
that it does power up beautifully when
Yep.
you're using the
But you could
EcoFlow.
run that Ninja device right there.
You could tailgate.
You can tailgate, and now you have the power with this EcoFlow.
You know, I love the fact that you're getting so many options here. I also love the fact if you live in a spot where you lose power all the time, it's not just winter, where we think about that a lot, but what about the summertime when it's ripping hot and you lose power? And now it's so stifling on the inside. I have friends that lose power regularly during the summer and they go stay in a hotel. That's such an added expense.
That's
and think about
$100 a night.
After a couple of nights in a hotel, you've spent what you could pick up the EcoFlow for depending on where you are in the country. So think about it. Power outages and beyond. Even a freezer too, I hear.
Yeah, those freezers that we have maybe in the basement, or you keep that in the garage.
Oh, your sump pump.
Easily plug that in. Sump pump. Pat and I were talking about that earlier today when we had this on. Oftentimes as well, Mary, we don't think about it, but you lose power, you just assume, oh, the Wi-Fi must be out. Not necessarily. I've actually used the EcoFlow in my house when I've lost power. I plug the router in. I still have Wi-Fi connectivity. I can charge my portable electronic devices, run that CPAP machine. A lot of people are on different medications that need to be refrigerated.
Sure.
Your refrigerator is insulated. It's going to hold the cold for a couple of hours. But when you lose power, you never know. Is it going to be a couple hours or is it going to be a couple of days? This is a device, take it in the backyard, run power equipment for you, take it on the tailgate, take it on the camping or the RV trip. 99% of the appliances you use in your home on a regular basis can work on this EcoFlow.
So I get it home. I can choose the singular or I can get the solar power.
With the solar panel,
How do I connect the solar panels to the EcoFlow itself?
Sure. So actually, let me.
Is it tricky? Do I need a class?
No, you do.
Okay.
By the way, the days of using a generator used to be complex because they used to be gas.
Right.
You used to have to push it outside. You had to make sure you had the right mix of the right mix of gas and oil and all of those things. Here's your recharging ports right here on the back. So we include a regular AC cable. Plug it into the wall, it charges up in an hour and a half and completely dead.
Okay.
Also, we include the 12-volt car charger. That's where you'll use these ports here on the side and plug that in. And the solar panel itself also comes with the plugs to plug right in here on the back of your EcoFlow. And Mary, this also has pass-through charging. So if you are using the solar panel or have it plugged into the wall, you can still be running devices off of the EcoFlow while it's regaining its power again.
You know, and I get it. I look at the screen and I go, woo, $1149.98 or $1249.98. I don't have that hanging out right now. I get it. It's a considered purchase. But being prepared is invaluable.
Yes.
And getting this on free shipping and between $750 and $1,200 off the QVC price does not happen a lot. So if you have a Q card, you have that 18-month special financing as an option. So now your Easy Pay goes from 5 to 18, which makes it a whole lot more budget friendly. You have to make the minimum payments, but as long as it's paid off within that 18 months, there's no interest charged to your card. Ooh, it even comes with the case for the panels?
Here's the case for your solar panel. It all folds up in here, so you can easily slide this under your bed or slide it into the back of the car when you're on the go. And then you just, simply enough, face the solar panel towards the sun. This actually opens up and works as a stand for the solar panel, and then you plug the solar panel into the back of your EcoFlow, and that's how you recharge. The charging time is going to fluctuate depending on how sunny it is, obviously, but when you plug this into a wall outlet, from dead to 100% in an hour and a half, and it holds its charge for up to 6 months.
That's wild. And think about it. I know if you're watching right now and you're thinking, well, we got a generator, we're good. Think about other people in your family. How are your parents faring in the weather that's coming up this summer, and how have they been faring so far? You know, I think about my folks. They live right in the storm path in Alabama, and this would be a great gift for us to, you know, pair up and get it for them. And if you want to, how about some different family members take an easy payment? So if you want to cover one and then your cousins cover the other, your sister covers the other, everybody can kind of pair up and pick this up for someone. So it's a good night to do it because we only have this discounted price for the next couple days. And we've had over 4,000 ordered just in the last week. So you don't want to miss out on this. And Alan, you said who's stopping by? Oh, Jennifer Coffee.
Oh, hello, Jennifer Coffee.
It's good to see you, my friend. Oh, hi.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Hey, over
my
there.
favorite part of tonight was Mary serving herself food with a back scratcher. That's all I got to say. And was not on my bingo card for this year. Real quick, okay, Susan Graver coming up, 9 p.m. You know the drill, guys. We're actually going to start the show. First item in the show I think might be my favorite as far as value. Also, tossing it back to Mary real quick because the show's almost over. Glamper's best friend. Glamper's best friend is the EcoFlow. That's all I have to say. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
I love it. Jen Coffey, thank you. We'll stay and have some fun shopping with you. Thanks for that was a digital drive-by. That was dropping in
I
digitally.
couldn't hear her, so she was making fun of me.
No. Oh, but that's so sad that he assumed she
wouldn't do that.
She would never.
never do that.
You know what? When we talk about power outages,
Yes.
there are some specific areas in our country that seem to have them more than others, but they're already happening. It's not even in the depth of summer yet. It's already happening.
Yeah, that's right. The QVC buyers actually reached out to me a couple days ago. They made me aware of a website. We're not allowed to show it on the air, but it tracks the power outages around the country.
Oh, wow.
Right now in Texas, there's over 43,000 people without power.
Whoa.
In California, over 15,000 people without power. Louisiana, a state that I used to call home, nearly 10,000 people without power. Whether it's the hurricane, the thunderstorm, the tornado, the blizzard. Unfortunately, these things happen from time to time. It doesn't really matter where you live, Mary. These things pop up. Your EcoFlow means you can get the cup of coffee in the morning. You can power that electric heater or that electric blanket. You can use it for fun or projects out in the yard. So whether it's an emergency situation or it's just, hey, I want to go have a cold camping trip and take it up a notch.
Yeah.
This is a device that can do so many things for you.
Well, and such a great point that Jen and Craig made, because we think about the extremes when we think about having this much of a power station at our fingertips. What about the fun stuff?
Oh, yeah.
The tailgating, the glamping. The last time that I spent some time in the woods with my husband, it was a total glamping situation.
I'm reaching the age now where it pretty much has to be glamping.
Thank you. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the making the coffee with the trying to heat up the water over the fire. I'm not ready for that.
Mama needs a fan.
No, I'm not opposed to that.
Mama needs a fan. But you can get it today, and you can get it home, and you can have fun all summer long, quite frankly, all year long, because you'll always have access to that power. And charging 15 devices at once.
15. Yep.
Yes, please. So you can get the EcoFlow Delta. You can also get the option with the solar panels for just $100 more. Most everyone is. And you said the solar panels on their own cost between $300 and $400?
$300 to $400 for the solar panel if you try to purchase it later down the road.
Might as well get it bundled up all together. Free shipping. And I have to say thank you to you and your friends for coming in so quickly. They released you from a fun dinner to come in.
Little family get together, but I got steak and a cherry cobbler. Come on, I won.
What do you say we go back outside and have some more? All right, everybody, we'll catch you later. Jen Coffey's taking you shopping next. It's time to do some more eating. Thank you.